So, welcome to CSE 175. You're all my new interns, and hopefully you've made it through the orientation section and are ready to get started with your first assignment, which is some general training. If you are, click on this Welcome Intern button, which actually, if you're watching the video, you already have. And you will be brought to the internship orientation module. And this is different from the course orientation in that this is just to give you some general background information about computers. It's set up slightly differently than the other modules, but not significantly differently. And let's start by clicking on the information page that says Welcome Intern. And when you do that, you'll get a little kind of fancy page here, and I will be honest, I'm not going to create this for every module, but I did want to have something splashy for your very first quote-unquote day of work. So it's a little introduction section welcoming you to your intern or internship, and you are now on the computer support team for the company of your choice. You'll get to pick that as part of this module. And we're going to give you some training that we need to do that. So when you are done with this module, you should have a general understanding of computers and a broad picture of their history. There's an assignment associated with that called Introduction to Computers. You should be able to demonstrate basic word skills, or if you are lacking in basic word skills, you will be brought up to speed with that. There'll be an assignment where you can, again, either show your mastery of those skills or show where you're lacking, and we can work on catching you up. And also one where you figure out what company you're working for. And the sky's the limit. You can make up your own company. You can pick one that already exists, and you're going to create your own logo for that company. And here at the bottom, I have a printable vocabulary list and outcome sheet. Every module will have one of these that you can click on and open. And if you so desire, print. And this one is a little different because it also has some people on there, some historical figures from the world of computers. Most of them just have computer terms. And then down here, there's a list of what you should understand when you're done working through the blend space. So as you work through that, give you some ideas. And then what your learning outcomes are and the assignments that go along with them. Which I've already covered on the sheet. Okay, so let's go back here. And when you have finished with this page, you can go ahead and click the Next button. And it will take you to this How to Get Started. And actually, I'm going to probably stick this video in the How to Get Started section, but essentially for each module you'll click on the first page of the module, and you should always start with the module. Don't go straight to the assignments if you haven't looked at the blend spaces. On that page there will be a link to a learning outcomes sheet, and there'll also be a link to at least one blend space. Some have 2 or 3 depending on the amount of material. I kind of didn't want to overwhelm, and as you've been shown before, the blend spaces are essentially our equivalent of a textbook. Okay, instead of making you pay hundreds of dollars for a textbook that'll be outdated, I've created a textbook using something called blend space. And for each blend space, okay, and I'll go ahead and click so we can get to that one for this unit. There we go, and for each unit you'll click to open the blend space. And when you get to the blend space, you'll hit play. And in that blend space there's information. So there's a little bit of a welcome letter that explains what's going on. For this one you've got a video that can watch, that's some computer basics. And then you've got just a very high level timeline. We'll dig into that a little deeper here with the history presentation. Okay, and again, you'll click up here, up in the right-hand corner. If there's instructions, you can always look up there for that sort of thing. Here's a little article about the 5 main categories of computers. If it says open in any tab, then you would just click that, and that would take you to a document that you can read. So you may be watching a video, you may be looking at a graphic. Always when you're on these sites where it's telling you to read, work through it. This one I think is just one page. Sometimes there are multiple pages, so you want to be a little careful that you pay attention to that sort of thing. And again, you'll work through this blend space. Do you have to work through it in one sitting? No. If you are out of time, just quit, come back to it later. If you find the content is useful and you'd like access to it after the course, you may certainly bookmark the site so you can go back to it whenever you want. You won't be able to link to it through Canvas once the course is closed, but you can save the links for that. And again, you'll keep going. Another little video. Here's some little more terminology, and then a flashcard game. Okay, so you test your knowledge. This will take you to the site with the game, and when you finish the game, the game is for practice. When you finish the game, you'll take a quiz, and you'll screen capture that quiz. And if you look here, I do explain how to do a screen capture. So if you've never done that before, it's explained right here. You will paste that screen capture in a Word document and submit that as your introduction to computers assignments. When you finish that, you'll have the information you need to move forward. The next assignment in this unit is the Word Skills Assessment. And for this assignment, you've got a set of instructions and you've got a document to start with. And what I need you to do is follow these instructions using this document to create a Word document. If you don't know how to do something, that's okay. Do the best that you can, submit the assignment. If I see that you're struggling with some areas of Word, I have some tutorials that we can work through to bring you up to speed. Word skills are necessary in this class. They're necessary in life, so we want to make sure that you have a good foundation, but we don't want to spend time on it if you don't need it. Okay? And then the last assignment for this unit is a fun one. It's a creative one. And this course, I said, hopefully, if you're a creative person, you should have a lot of fun at this course. Hopefully you'll have a lot of fun even if you're not. I've got a link here to a video that shows how to create, use PowerPoint to create graphics, and you're going to get a chance to do that, to create your logo, which you will save as a picture and submit for this assignment. And those are the 3 assignments. All 3 of the assignments for the orientation module are C-level assignments. They are required assignments for the course. If you would like to earn a C, or if you would like to pass the course, they have to be completed. All right, I will look forward to seeing your creations, and I hope you enjoy what you're learning.